All right, and it is that time again. I am recording another one of my episodes. I don't even know what I'm calling these, Jasmine, by the way. And do you notice we were just chatting for 10 minutes, and when I clicked record, my tone changed in my voice?
Yeah.
I guess we're all official now. I don't know what that is. Tim Justice here, and I'm interviewing a trader from our community. This is Jasmine Jo. Jasmine, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
You look nervous now.
I
Your
am a
body
little.
language changed as well. Don't worry. It will only be tackled trading people who are watching this kind of thing. And it's just a great way for people to get to know each other. Jasmine's a trader from Southern California. She first met my brother. We were chatting online about her trading, and I asked her if she wanted to do one of these interviews, and she said, sure. A little bit nervous here, but you're going to be fine. I'm going to ask you the same 5 questions I asked the coaches, mentors, and beginners. Okay? You ready?
Sure.
Why did you get into trading?
I wanted to make more money. I want to be financially happy to be where I am. That's the goal. Money first thing. Yeah.
Money equals freedom and time, and it opens doors in our life, right?
Yes.
We should never apologize for wanting to make more money. You know, I'm a capitalist. I'm with you. I think money is one of the real reasons why people do it, but it's what that money represents. If you made a lot more money, you know, what are some goals you have in your life to do with that money? More time, you know, more travel? What is it?
More time, travel, and also help. I'm a Christian, so I'm hoping to spread the words more with through my church.
That's awesome. That's a really good goal. What is your trading edge or strategy?
I would say options and futures. That's how I feel.
Yeah. What do you like about the options and futures market? Because you were talking about how I don't want to buy stocks anymore. I like the options and futures market. What is that all about?
Because for stocks, I feel like I'm more attached to it. If I traded a lot, I treated more like something. It's like instead of a company, ABC company, I treat it more like something I know I'm familiar with. It's like became part of my family kind of thing. Became more related, attached. So I don't like that. So I think for options, if we trade that way, we can be more mechanical because there's an expiration date there. And when we look at the delta, the theta, so make us have the urgency to make a decision instead of just hold.
What is your daily trading routine?
I watch for markets like the yes, the NASDAQ, the Russell, the Dow. So pretty much I try to get a sentiment of the market. And I have I know the open of the day, the overnight low, overnight high. So if then I want to see the sentiment and where the volume is at. So I go with that. And based on that, I determine where is the resistance, where is the support. So try to get in and exit from those within short period of time.
Awesome. So you're in California, so that means your daily routine must start bright and early. You can't sleep in to trade the markets at the open there. The futures market is a 24-hour-a-day market, and it's one of your favorite markets, but it opens at 5:30 your time. So are you up right then, early in the morning, approaching a market like with a cup of coffee or whatnot?
Sometimes I start my trading in the morning. This year it's mostly in the morning. Last year was at night, so it depends on the Asian Open.
I see.
So I would get in through there. Usually that can move the market. I set my stop loss. I check it again before I go to bed. Then I manage it the next day. Usually the next day it's like good day.
I love it.
Yeah, but this year. No, it's like because getting so choppy, you're getting 6 ticks, like consider 8 ticks, it's like a good day.
And is that you focus on the ES or the NQ or both? You like all 4 markets? Yeah.
Yes.
And those are the E-minis, by the way. If you're out there watching, you don't know what that is. The S&P E-minis, the NASDAQ E-minis, the Russell and the Dow, right, Jasmine?
Yes.
Yep, 4 major markets.
On oil. Of course.
Oil is the biggest commodity in the world. It's a great futures product. Do you trade oil as well?
Only on Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays. You know what that is, guys? That's a news-based trade off the volatility, off of the OPEC or the oil numbers, the EIA numbers that come out every Wednesday, right?
Yes, we
Yeah,
give the they give the gas and also the oil inventory.
I love it. I love it. What are your trading goals for this year?
I used to set a lot of high goals for myself, like say what I gonna do. Some like people always say, "Well, oh, we overestimate what we can do in a in a year, in a day. Then we underestimate what we can do in a year." So now I just go one day at a time. Just say if I lose within my limit. I know where to where my stop loss is at. Over that, I won't trade it anymore. But if it's a long, if I'm winning, I will try to stay that in green. So this year, my goal is to stay green.
Stay green, make money.
Yeah.
You know, I asked that same question to Coach Gino, who's also a fellow Southern Californian, and he's had the same basic answer: stay in the green. You know, do better than I did last year.
Mm-hmm.
Stay consistent.
Mm-hmm.
And I really love what you just said. Most people, they overestimate what they can do in the short term and they
Mm-hmm.
underestimate what they can do in the big picture. If
Right.
you build a good system where you can approach the market with discipline
Mm-hmm.
and you don't take huge losses, and really, especially in futures and Forex and directional option trading, Jasmine, good systems only have three outcomes: small
Mm-hmm.
gain, small loss, or big gain, right?
Mm-hmm.
We shouldn't be taking big hits. And if you're doing that every day, Jasmine, and you're in the green, I think that'd be a great year. You know, obviously that's trading 101 right there. I love that answer. I love that answer. What advice would you give a brand new trader out there?
Not give up. At the beginning, things can happen three ways: make big win, big loser, or flat. So sometimes when we get like certain things happen, we get discouraged. Just know why you wanted to do this. Think not just today, tomorrow, but like even few months or a year down the road to see where you can go.
Hmm.
I think not to give up is a big thing in any area. Any successful people, I think, because they succeed because they didn't give up. They yeah, they just find a way. There's always a way to do things differently. Then a lot of times it's our hearts are right. We're just doing things. There are always better way to improve. Then if we can continue to do that, it's definitely
Hmm.
going to be a good
You know,
trader or anything.
trading is a very difficult business in many, many regards. There's the technical aspect, there's the concept, people can learn it. One of the challenges I think is psychological because,
Yes.
especially in a volatile market, you know, there's a reason why the greatest trading books of all time were all mindset books, you know, reminiscences of a stock operator, trading in the zone, trade your way to financial freedom, things like this. And the greats, they all talk about mindset, what you're just talking about. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you have to have a disciplined approach to succeed. And every great trader probably had many, many times where they're like, I should quit this stuff, you know, or I'm going to give it up. You know, I'm going to go do something else with my life. And they didn't. They found a way to learn from whatever drawdown they had, from whatever dip they had in the market or their account or whatever it is, and move forward with better discipline and design. I think that's a great answer for everybody out there, veterans and beginners alike. Jasmine, awesome job. You know, one thing we were chatting about before, and a great trader is a great trader. It's not about gender, but we were talking about women in trading. And I think it's really awesome to see a woman here, you know, who's learning how to trade. Hopefully that can inspire other women out there to want to get out there and learn the financial markets. As a woman in this field, it is a male dominated field. What advice would you give other women out there?
I think trading is great if trade small at the beginning, but be consistent. Then overall, over time, when we have more experience, because women usually have to juggling between family, kids. It's more. I feel like they do more things. There are a lot more things went through their mind than the male.
Hmm.
So women, I think they can be really meet like a detail orientated So they are, I think women in trading, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good time management if you can like master certain area for trading, you can manage it within short period of time, so you have the entire day left over to do whatever you want.
I think it's a fair point. You know, my wife and I, we talk about, you know, responsibilities, and we're raising kids, and, you know, a woman takes on many roles. So do men, obviously. You know, it's a partnership when you're in a relationship like that. But if you're raising kids and dealing with household stuff and also a job and a career, and now you're bringing in something new, it can require multitasking and juggling it. But again, I think it's a really awesome thing that we're just, you know, we're talking about it. The fact that women are willing and able to go out there and add, you know, some financial security to their household. Women live longer in general, by the way. They need to make more money for retirement. I think it's awesome. Keep inspiring people, kid. I think you're an amazing person. Thanks for being a part of our community. And guys, we will be back next time with somebody else. I don't know who. You never know. I'll edit this later. Jasmine, great job.
Yeah, thank you.